Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. I know this is a bad habit of mine, and I know I'm guilty of this a lot. But instead of fighting the boss, the Swine Prince, we're gonna do that next episode like 100%. Unless something goes terribly wrong on this episode. I want to do the long mission with the new C team, I guess without Liza Minnelli. And the reason I want to do this is so that they can get leveled up to the point where it's actually a little bit more viable to use them, if you know what I mean. Like, we need to get them to level to 1, so at least we can buff them a little bit on the guild, I think. Let's make sure we have the right skills picked here. No, we definitely want not Mace Bash and Divine Grace instead. We want our Highwayman. We didn't even get Point Blank Shot, but that's because we won't be using anything that pushes him back. Yeah. So we'll be rolling him in the number 2 slot. We could probably make do with, like, Duelist Advance instead of Open Vein, but whatever. It should be fine. Vernon in the front slot. With that loadout. He prefers to be in the second slot? Because he can't use Holy Lance if he's not in the second slot. Oh, and then we can push them back. Oh, okay. That's a little too many Ks for me to be comfortable with. I apologize, but we're going to go here. We're going to put Azor in here, and we're going to do a long mission. We're going to give him Point Blank Shot because we can push him back. And we actually could upgrade his shit as well, but it's a long mission, so I want to save maybe like a little bit of gold. We'll probably over-provide for ourselves anyway, but not Mathis 2.0. Azor will be in the number 1 slot to start. He'll use Point Blank Shot instead of Open Vein. Mantreves is at the back. Vernon in the number 2 slot. And then we have a choice, but I'm going to roll with Fines because I just upgraded him, and we wanted his existing skills. Okay. Is everyone else still decked out the way that they appropriately should be? So my idea is we finish this mission, and then on our next mission, these guys should all be doable, except we'll get rid of maybe Azor, and we'll put Liza Minnelli in. Or we can get, if one of these two is too stressed, we can put Liza Minnelli in their stead, so that they can have the best team possible to deal with this. Because these level 1s, they kind of suck with respect to their armor and whatnot. Yeah. But if we send out Liza Minnelli, she'll level up too high. We can send out Garin instead, but I kind of like this. So let's make sure that they're decked out appropriately. I guess we could just give the stuff that's on Mathis to the other Highwayman. So you are going to have this. It is the Sun Cloak. Okay, and you're going to have the Ring for increased accuracy, which oh, but if you're in the first position, you get much lower accuracy. But this would be like plus 15 and then minus 6, so it would still be plus 9, right? And then when you were in the number 2 position, it would be fine anyway. I can understand, by the way, the reasoning behind giving him Duelist Advance so we could get buffed up back to the front again. But I kind of like the layout that we've got here. We can always just move him to start every round. So we can't repeat it, but that's okay. I didn't have anything. So we should probably just be able to find something to throw on Vernon. We will name these units, by the way. I just want to make sure they survive a mission first. We're not going to be using bleed skills. We'll try... I don't want to lower our accuracy. But we're going to. Didn't we have like a Bloodthirst ring or something like that? Maybe I already have that on somebody. It's okay either way. This really lowers our dodging, but this buffs it. So this basically cancels out. So we get plus 1 dodge, minus 2 accuracy, plus 10% damage. I think that's probably worth it. It might be debatable. Our Bounty Hunter. I think we have some Bounty Hunter specific stuff. Plus 10% chance to stun kills, plus 15% chance to bleed skills, but minus 8% damage. Minus 12 dodge? Holy crap. Minus 1 speed, but unmovable. I kind of like that. And let's throw this minus 8% damage, but stun and bleed are better. Do we have stun and bleed abilities? We have a stun. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Maybe it'll work. I'm not totally sure. This is going to be a bit of a weird setup. And Maltreves. It's not Mantravers. It's Maltravers. I guess we can just give them whatever Malls has stored up. And, you know, if it's good enough for Malls, it's good enough for our other unit as well. Alright, so Maltravers. This is going to be a long mission. Like, I don't know how long it'll be in video terms, but it's said to be a long mission. Let's get going. We're going to provide 2 logs. And then typically, I think I ran 24 food on this mission last time. Maybe even a little bit more. I think we're okay with 2 stacks. We're not going to take 1 stack, so if we're worried about inventory, we might as well take 2 stacks. I'm going to go 16 torches, which is very risky. Especially because we don't have any abilities that help us out with respect to our torches. In fact, I might go 18 torches. Just so, like, this stack will wear itself out very quickly. Instead of going for bleeding and blight resist, we're going to the ruins. We're going to the ruins. Okay, let's go provisions again. I'm going to go for just bleed resist. So we want 18 of these. Probably a little bit too much. Instead of taking 2 blight, 2 bleed, I'm going to take 4 bleed, like 4 bandages, because we're going to not be able to take care of every status effect that shows up anyway. Why not save an extra inventory slot like this? And we definitely need shovels, so we'll take 3 of those just to be safe, and I think that's good. Skeleton key usually pays for itself, but our inventory will fill up pretty quickly. Let's go. We got 84 crests. I need to pick up, like, other resources to do something with them. Here we go.
The fiends must be driven back.
Complete 100% of room battles. We'll start by going down in this direction, and maybe when we come back we can do our first camp, but we'll see. Got a little bit of backtracking to do on this mission. Round 1. Starting with the bounty hunter. I think we go for a mark on the unit. There's probably no point. They have so much HP. Maybe better to just go for the stun. It'll also shuffle them. They resisted the shuffle, but still, them being stunned is pretty good. Similarly, we can Dazzling Light. They dodged, which sucks, but mostly I'm just worried about stress here, not so much the actual damage, especially if Mathis is actually able to throw out some dodges. I know it's not actually Mathis, but you know the idea. We could Holy Lance this guy, but I don't want to push Mathis out of the front slot yet. Vernon, probably better off going for a Smite, I guess. He'll pick up 1 kill. Then Mathis should have a point-blank shot that he can throw out when he gets to attack, eventually. And this will knock this guy back. Well, it doesn't really matter they knocked him back. Oh, so that moves Mathis back anyway. I probably made that mistake like 20 times. And I know that's not Mathis, but all Highwaymen are Mathis. Just the same that all Crusaders are me, all Vessels are Mauls, etc., etc. Very easy encounter. It should be a very easy encounter. We're going to roll Mathis in the front. Alright, so we probably should be rolling a Duelist Advance on him. We haven't got it unlocked, so we can't set it up. But now we know in the future that this is a setup that we can run with, you know, some reliability. No bleed, just damage and stress. I'd be stressed out, too, if every step that I took, I'd be wondering, you know, if we're going to walk on a freaking spike and get ourselves killed. So there's definitely a room battle there. There might not be room battles down here. And backtracking's not that big of a problem if we decide to go for it. Alright, Mathis starts. Gets the kill. Pushes the Crusader to the front. Kinda like it. We throw out a stun. It goes on the Bone Courtier. Crits for a little bit of stress relief and nearly kills them as well. Opening up a position where for sure a Zealous Accusation will kill 2. So I think we throw out another stun on maybe the Arbalist from the start of this run of the game. It did shuffle the Courtier to the back. Hopefully we get a chance to attack before those 2 guys do. I don't know, they might have really high speed. And, I don't know, maybe Stunning Blow on the Arbalist again. Although he'll have a 30% resist. I still think it might be worth it. You did resist it. Alright, now we've learned to respect the sanctity of the stun buff. Good, lots of stress relief from that crit. She got healed a little bit as well. Bayonet Jab can be annoying. Might be worth healing up Vernon next. Mathis will probably throw out a Wicked Slice. Could be better. I think we go for the stun again on the unit that does not have a buff. Pushes them back, puts our other unit in the front. Should be an easy kill. Probably could have gone for a Zealous Accusation there, but I'm assuming we get to attack before them anyway, so we should be able to take them out. Maybe he should have gone for the stun, but they do have some stun resist, so yeah. Should have been, you know, maybe. We got lucky to dodge it. They won't be able to attack again for a little while, so we'll heal up our Crusader, and then we should be able to finish the job one way or the other here. Nice.
These nightmarish creatures can be
We
felled.
know they can be felled. It's
beaten.
not that big of a deal anymore. Don't touch the iron. I hate you. Let me investigate. I sense the work of spirits. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Good job. Congrats. Medicinal herbs. 0% chance, huh? 30% chance. 40% chance. 0% chance. This is our bounty hunter. Good try. You know, you had to give it a shot.
Curious is the trap maker's art.
We know there's going to be combat in here, so I actually am going to buff our light up a little bit. I'll actually do 2 just to free up an inventory space for us as well. Because, you know, after this we should have some combat. They're surprised. Or after this we should have some loot, I should say. They're surprised. We go point blank shot. 12 damage, very good. Resisted the pushback, but he's still stunned, so that's awesome as far as I'm concerned. What do you think? Do you think we'd just go for the kill on the Bone Defender? I think it might not be the worst idea, just to knock him out, you know, while he doesn't have a turn. You know, yeah, because this guy only has 10 HP. Just go for the kill. And then we can zealously accuse or do whatever we want. A stunning blow on one of these guys at the back. Zealous Accusation is unlikely to get a kill. Smite. About 40%. Stunning blow. They only have 10% stun resist. I think we'll stun the Arbalist. That way we can't get hit by 2 crit blanket fires in a row. Plus this makes, if his stun doesn't wear off, yeah, we can use Finish Him. Does an extra 40%? 40% damage against stun monsters. We'll get some bonus out of that. Quarrel can hurt. Nice, good dodge. I mean, I don't expect this to be that tough. It's a level 1 mission on the, throw out a stun on maybe this guy, because he hasn't attacked yet. It's a level 1 mission on the ruins, so it shouldn't be that bad. Could be wrong. Good, that guy is almost dead. 1 hit away, I think. So a Grape Shot Blast picks up the 1 kill and does damage to the unit at the back as well. Hopefully we get to go before him. Nope. Oh, good dodge. Alright, this is working out fantastically for us. Credit where credit is due. If we have a shitty mission, you know I'm talking about it. So the fact that we're having really great dice rolls right now bears mentioning.
This expedition at least promises success.
Sarcophagus. Open it up. Contemplates mortality, huh? That seems bad. Thanatophobia. Health below 50, minus 20% stress resist. The more, okay, that makes sense. You know, the more, oh, there's no combat in that room, so we can already head back. That's actually a huge boon for us to save, like, our resources. Thank you, scouting. You know, I imagine the closer to death you get, the more stressed out you get. I can totally respect and understand that. So we're going to do this big treasure room here. Like this one right here, if I zoom in, this one. Usually a big room with treasure is where we're going to encounter some enemies, but some guaranteed treasure at the end of it. So we're going to do so, and then maybe we'll camp after. Usually the longer you wait to camp, it's better, I feel. We'll see, though. Hopefully just like some gold in here, or nothing. Nothing's not so bad. We can get a little bit of extra value out of this by putting a torch on the alchemy table. That'll give us slightly more than 1 torch's worth of light. It takes you back to full, but we were already in like 74 or 68 or something like that, so it's not a huge deal. Relatively easy enemies. They're surprised. This is a beautiful start for us. So I think this time we try to shuffle up the Bone Courtier. Get him to the front, maybe. Closer to the front, at least. And get him taken out so stress can't be a big deal. I forgot to move Mathis into the right position here. That one's on me. We grape shot the 3 units of the 3 units here. Could be worse. I mean, we got a free turn. I think this AoE damage it'll work for us. Stun resist is pretty high, but I would like to get you stunned anyway. Ah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go for the stun on this guy then. Really? With 38% resist, 2 of those in a row is pretty surprising to me. We're gonna go for the stun again, and he dodges. This guy is unstunnable. We really probably should have focused the squishier units, but I thought for sure we'd be able to take him out before he did anything. I don't really want to shuffle that guy out, but I don't think we can get a guaranteed kill on anybody. We need somebody to do DPS, though. I don't know. What's your 20% plus 20%. I'm going to stun up the Arbalist. Maybe send him to the front, or send him further ahead anyway. And now I'm going to leave like all the units at medium HP and not kill them, which is a terrible decision. Please, please stun. There we go. Now maybe our bounty hunter can actually do some shit next turn. We'll grape shot again because they are all at the front getting pretty close here. And we've pushed the bone soldier into a position where he can't actually attack, which is beautiful. Now we have one stunned unit, so we'll finish him. We probably don't need to finish him because he only had 3 HP left anyway, but hey, we got some stress relief out of it. You're going to self-heal on the bone courtier and get the kill. This guy's already passed, so we don't have to worry about him. And if we could just... Like, this guy's not going to be able to attack, so let's go for the kill on the Arbalist, even though it's unlikely. Yeah. We could get a super lucky Zealous Accusation. Oh, it's perfect! Okay, beautiful.
A trifling victory.
Leper only, plus 10% damage, minus 2 accuracy. Well, I don't see many ways that we could... Oh, you know what? We can free up 1 inventory space very easily. Use the skeleton key, and then take the best thing that we get. Well, those should just fit. It all just fits. Okay. I kind of want to camp to free up an inventory slot. We have 2 camps. We might as well. We'll focus on, because everyone's doing pretty well, we'll focus on buffing ourselves in this camp. So that all the stress basically is going to be gone.
Easy companionship.
Let's talk about some of this stuff. Let's get buffed up. Bless. Plus 10 accuracy, plus 10 dodge. I'm going to put that on... I'm going to put that on our highwayman, so he doesn't miss with that point-blank shot as much. Scout ahead. Improve scouting chance until next camp by 50%. I think that's okay. We can afford to do it now, so let's do it now. I'd actually like to throw out tracking as well, just so that we're not likely to be ambushed. Would have been cheaper to use uncatchable, I guess. And we'll use clean guns to make our highwayman, who is not Mathis, but is Mathis, even better. And let's improve our scouting chance even further, so we have like a 100% scouting chance. Look, we still have like 10 stress on this camp, but Mathis is buffed like crazy. Plus 20 accuracy, plus 20% damage, plus 10 dodge, plus 5 crit, at least on ranged attacks. Oh, we still got ambushed. And I didn't move Mathis into his proper position. Oh, there he is. Now he's in the proper position. Okay. Our healer has to move back to be able to do anything. That's a good kill. And now our bounty hunter's at the front. That's not... I mean, it could be worse, I guess. Tempting Goblin's gonna suck. 17 extra stress added on top of us. Bump in the night will hurt. Or it won't. Alright. Bone Courtier. I can't actually flashbang you. I don't want to move like this. Instead, I guess we're just going to go for the kill. Or we can mark and, like, guarantee the kill next turn. So let's go for the mark, and that'll pretty much guarantee it. Crusader has to move forward. Might be able to... Yeah, he can use Holy Lance in the 3rd slot, so it could be worse. We're going to throw out the stun, and we're going to do it on the unit that is marked, just to make sure that they hopefully... Good. Don't get a chance to use the attack that they're going to use, which... was presumably going to be Tempting Goblet. Oh, there's no unit at the back, so you can't Holy Lance. Alright, well, we can... Mathis is still fine from back here. And collect bounty. 21 damage. I'm happy with it, but I might have been better off to just go for 2 attacks instead, because what if they dodged? Anyway, this is over, basically. It's over to the point that I think we should actually heal our Crusader, and then get the killing blow, just to save ourselves some HP. Perfect. We can't quite take everything. It's a long mission, so we might want to think about dumping the stuff that we don't need.
In Radiance, may we find
like, I'm gonna get rid of this Jade. I'll take the portrait for now, but I might be willing to get rid of that in the future as well. Because mostly on a long mission, I want to get some gold. I can't believe we can't scout, by the way. With all those buffs, so we still can't get scouting. This should be a pretty easy encounter. The fact that they're all surprised is awesome. Mathis, aka Azor, gets to go first. Easy kill. And I mean, there is a point to throwing out a stun. It'll let our bounty hunter do even more damage, but hey, it's not necessary, I guess. Just go for collect bounty on the... Whoa, really? Bit of a surprise. Zealous accusation still finished the job, but no thanks to our bounty hunter.
Remind yourself that
Can't carry any more busts.
I
I don't think we need any more busts. Yeah. We have, like that's one of our best... Not attributes, but one of our best kept situations right now. I didn't even move everybody back into the proper situation. Or back into the proper rank. What I mean to say is that's... we have a lot of busts. We have enough. Oh, can we, like, heal a double bleed here? Absolutely we can. So we're definitely going to mark a target. We're just going to mark one of the ones in the front and try to stun lock the dude back here for 2 turns. I don't really mind attempting Goblet, honestly, if you're just going to tempt the units that are not really that tempted. Throw out a Grape Shot just for some very basic damage. Dazzling Light. Oh, we can't stun the Courtier from here. Unfortunate. Did land a stun, though. And Holy Lance does allow us to probably kill that Courtier. And now they're in a really rough place. If our Bounty Hunter goes next, they get to go first, apparently. That might inflict bleed again. But when our Bounty Hunter goes, they will get a kill on the marked unit. Assuming it hits, which it did. It didn't knock it out of the park, but it got the job done. You know what? Throw out the stun. They still got stunned by it. That's awesome. I wanted... we'll just go for the kill. I was going to be clever and throw out, like, another heal.
If only
Unnecessary. You can't take any more busts as a... Okay, well, they're going to open this, I'm sure. No? Wow. Lucky me. I also did not move people back into the right position. Thank God we don't have combat there. Okay, that's like the worst habit. Just be smart about this. And again, I'm very surprised no scouting. I'm going to let our light dwindle a little bit here in the hopes that we can get, you know, better loot. Not that we could even hold it, but...
With a singular purpose.
We can't stack up that extra gold. Come on. They're worth 500 each, so that's 1,000. I don't want to drop that just for the chance to pick up 1,500. I'd rather drop 3 medicinal herbs. Ugh. I do like the armlet, actually. I think we'll drop... Oh, we can't anymore, but we should drop 1 portrait in the future to make room for it, I guess. Yeah, that would probably be for the best. The best of the possible options, anyway. We got a trap. No combat. Okay. Trap is Bounty Hunter. Good. I think that should lower stress. We have no skeleton key, right? Walk past it if you can. Wow, lucky me. Alright, I am going to crank up our light a little bit.
As the light gains
just so we have a little bit more to go on. I thought maybe we'd get some increased loot there, but then again, we can't really hold it, so what do I care? This will have a room battle, and the one after it will have a room battle as well, but that might be the end, actually. Please, disarm the trap. Alright, well, close enough. Sort of.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
Might want to trap in the next room. Not trap, camp in the next room. Forget the Iron Maiden. We have 18 food. I think we can have our Bounty Hunter eat twice and not even worry about where we're going to be for starvation and stuff like that. Yeah, next room. Hopefully we surprise them, but even if they don't, I expect to be in a pretty good place. A little bit of a tougher wave. Blanket fire is so annoying. The crit is the worst, but that still sucks. We're going to point blank this guy. Move him back, please. He must have like a huge resist for that. I don't think I've ever been able to move him back. The stun resist is not that high. I'm going to try for a dazzling light here. They are stunned, which means our bounty hunter... Ah, never mind. At least we kept them from doing an attack, but our bounty hunter could have gotten the kill if they had stayed stunned. We got to focus the tank, basically, because we don't have attacks that can hit them from behind. Finish him. If monster's stunned, it does more. This will do 4 to 9. This will do 4 to 9. This one has a slightly lower crit. Yeah. I had a feeling something like that might happen, but still, you know, we all contributed on the way here. Thank God for that dodge. You think you can get him with a grape shot? I bet you can. Nice. This should be a little easier now. Try to stun the unit that is not attacked, which is the cutthroat. Got a crit for some stress relief. They'll get pushed back. The Fusilier is probably not going to love being at the front. And I'm going to take this opportunity while the units are a little bit controlled to do some healing. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? What's your speed? 3? I'm going to go for the stun on the Fusilier rather than going for the kill, in the hopes that we can kill this guy and this guy without ever getting attacked. I'm not convinced that this was the right decision. All we need to do is kill this guy before he can attack. His stun just wore off this turn, so actually that might have been the right decision. All we need is our bounty hunter to hit. Nice. Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. So presumably someone is going to get protected with an aura here.
Are often low on supplies.
Goodbye. What do you think about this? Plus 10% to blight skills, or blight resist, minus 4 dodge. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be using that. I'm going to have our Crusader look at this. Suit of armor. Reveals great insight into this world. Ruins Adventurer. Oh, that's sweet. We're in the ruins right now. Plus 20% stress resist. There might only be 2 more rooms of combat. What do you think? I think we can do 1 more room and then camp in that room before the big room at the end. Pack's already been looted. Pack's already been looted. We're going to torch up just a little bit here.
The light, the promise of safety.
Let's go in. Again, Mathis should always be at the front to open the interaction. A fairly easy wave of enemies, actually, and we got pretty lucky to surprise them. But this is pretty much what we want. Now he kills him. Moves the Arbalest up into a more easy, or an easier position for us to hit. We can even kind of want to flashbang one of the Arbalests, send them to the front. Oh, it sent him to the back. Way to go, Shuffle. Did get the kill there easily. If we're going to be camping soon anyway, I'd rather just throw out the stun. They resisted the stun. Stun wears off. They are going to get a chance to attack soon, so I'm actually going to try to throw this guy back. And then we'll focus the other Arbalest. And now a grape shot would be nice. Now all we need to do is get another stun on this guy. Is the stun going to work? It's like 50-50. It does some damage in the process, though. Hey, he did get stunned. All right. Lucky us, basically. And I do mean lucky, but still. A relatively easy encounter. Glad I didn't camp before it.
Wealth beyond measure.
500 gold each.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
We're about to eat. That's what's frustrating about this. I say we drop the herbs because I never use them anyway. And we take the emeralds rather than the busts, which we probably don't need. And I think we just camp right now, and then we save the chest for after we come back. We're going to eat 8 food, which is also going to free up another inventory slot. We should heal the Crusader, and then do stress relief on the Crusader and the Bounty Hunter. Stress relief. All companions. Heal by 10, reduce stress by 10. It only works if they have stress? Oh no, the other people are all at full health. Oh, that was a... Not the best use of my resources. We do have a little bit of stress, but I like the idea of Mathis buffing himself again. Why don't you bless him again as well? And that'll be the end of it. And everyone turned out pretty well here. Honestly, this mission should be pretty much a cakewalk at this point. We only have 1 more room, I think, that we have to deal with. And we didn't get ambushed in the night. Unlocked strongbox. The contents are yours. 125 gold. Maybe not quite as crazy as I thought. Ah, we have 2 more rooms left. Well, here's where the shovels are finally coming in handy. Even the cold stone seems bent on prevent. He's not actually like using an accent, but I like using it, and that's the important thing. All right, who said move Mathis to the front? You are the next contestant. We have a sun cloak, so I mean, we got a ton of torches here. It kind of makes sense to keep Mathis buffed up here, so he has better dodge and protection. To keep the light buffed up. It's another pretty easy encounter, all things considered. Was really hoping for a miss there, but mostly I want the miss so that they don't have so much stress. You know, so they can go out on our next mission together. That's decent damage. I can live with it. Also pushed him back. 38% stun resist. I think we go for the stun, honestly. Alright, Bounty Hunter should have an easy kill on him this turn unless his stun comes off. Either way, he doesn't have that much HP left. That's okay. Yeah, how much HP? 9? We'll do finish him. Barely did it, but did it. So we did focus the tank. It's probably a bad idea, but we got him on the first turn. And we're not going to have to deal with his bullshit anymore. We also got a stun on the courtier, which hopefully we get a chance to capitalize on. We didn't, but at least we avoided one goblet. That was actually a pretty good grape shot. So Zealous should be able to pick up 2. It's a nasty crit. Zealous should be able to pick up 2. And maybe some stress relief? Nope. And Collect Bounty should get the last one. And then we only have one more room of combat, so that's pretty good. We can actually hold everything.
Trinkets and baubles.
I didn't know that.
Paid for.
Alright, we're gonna ignore the books. We're gonna take the torch. We're gonna crank on that torch just because Mathis does have the sun cloak. Yeah, we're gonna get these torches out. And this is our last room, so
A blazing star is born.
3. I think that was 4 actually. I just had him eat a bust. How did it taste? Alright, I think that's a good idea. Now we have... Oh no, I didn't eat the last food. We'll just throw it out. Another relatively easy encounter, actually. We have so many bandages. I didn't need to take 4. I am surprised that I've only had to use 1, though. That would have been a very nice dodge. Eldritch Push, please just resist it. That's kind of bad. But we can deal with it, fortunately. So Dazzling Light is our stun. We can only use it against the Brawler. Really? I mean, we could use it against the tank, but I'd rather just save them for the end. Good hit from Mathis there. If we throw out a flashbang on the Acolyte, can we just kill the Acolyte? Like, yeah, finish him, we'll get the job done if it hits. I think that was a better play, to take the guaranteed kill on one of the units that can really fuck with our party composition. I can't believe, though, the 1 in 3 chance basically missed there. Rend for the Old Gods, not that annoying. You know, the less units that are on the screen, the better it is for us, obviously. Mathis can still throw out pistol shots, which is pretty useful. He's very versatile. He can play pretty much anywhere. I think we have to either mark someone or flashbang them. I think we mark the Bone Defender, and we should be able to kill the other units in the meantime. That's my assumption, anyway. Oh, come on. Well, Grape Shot will at least push him out of the way. We don't need to do a self-heal. We don't need to do any kind of heals. Let's just go for the guaranteed kill, if it hits anyway. Wow, a little stress relief. I appreciate that, actually. It looks like we'll probably be swapping this Crusader out for the big mission, like the one against the Swine Prince, and we'll be swapping him out because his stress is going to be too high to take him out there reliably. Yeah. Could move him forward, but I'm pretty sure the encounter is going to be over before that becomes a big issue. I really thought that would finish the job. I forgot that we couldn't use Grape Shot as Mathis anyway. Alright, Collect Bounty. Not quite as much damage as I would hope for, but maybe we can get in a second attack anyway. And a Zealous Accusation will get 1 if it hits, but it missed. Dead Weight will push us back and stun us. Unless we resist it. Lucky us. Okay, Judgment. Beautiful. Followed by us not being able to attack anything. Followed by Collect Bounty. Followed by that's the end. A pretty easy mission, all things considered.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Suboptimally handled, oh yeah, we gotta shift-click that. Suboptimally handled some of it. We already have a damage stone, but I guess we don't need the bandages anymore. And that's the end of the mission. Whew, okay, well, not really that much of a problem there. Let's see how we did. We get another Sun Cloak back? We did get that. Ooh. We should be hitting level 1s here. Yeah, we even had our Bounty Hunter hit level 2. Clotter, Bleed Resist. Vernon gets the same thing he already had, I think. Gift to the Healer, 20% heal received in camp. Mercurial and Natural Eye. Extra accuracy on ranged attacks? Sure, I think that's okay. For now, I think that's going to do it, and we'll do our other stuff when we come back in the next episode. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.